Felix the Cat. What a name. Oh, Project Pegasus. I've never had that happen before. Yo, hey everybody, it's Drewberry, and check it out. I got a new space. I'm just in the basement, but you know, it's pretty cool. I got a lot more space. I plan on like decking it out with Marvel things and posters and whatnot. We still got Spidey. Spidey's right there. We're gonna have him probably right there, somewhere nice and visible, cheering us on. But it's exciting. But this change, guys, is just one small thing. I have so many big plans, things coming your way, things to announce. I can't wait, so stay tuned. But for today, we're just doing a snap draft. And now I've done a bunch of themes, right? We did Villains, we did Avengers, X-Men, and I even had a friend come over to do a snap draft. And now it's time to do a snap draft with my full collection, no thematic restrictions, except I'm going to try hard. Normally when I play Snap with you guys, it's usually to meme and just have fun, try crazy combos, laugh it off, lose a lot of cubes. This time I'm going hard. I'm going for the top. We're getting 20 cubes as quickly as possible. So when I draft, I'm going to be a little bit more serious about it. Try and get a combination, a good deck, but I'm going to try and put something actually viable together. So let's get into it. All right, so here's our first picks. We got Maximus, Bishop, and Onslaught. So Onslaught is a nice card. That's a pretty good one at the 6 drops, and there's a lot of combos that can be had. But Maximus, in my opinion, in my experience, I've had so much luck with Maximus, just throwing him into decks, especially in a snap draft. The 7 power output is so good. Often, I don't even care if my opponent draws those cards. And then Bishop's a nice card, but that nerf, even though it was just 1 power, I feel like that really hurt him because now I have to just play an extra card to get to where he used to be. And it's a bit discouraging. And I don't know if I'm going to have a lot of low cost things to play for him. Maximus is just a safe card, guaranteed power output, and little drawback. So I'm going Maximus. Okay, this is pretty cool. So we got Angela, Iceman, and Ultron. Oh man, if you're part of the Berryverse Discord, you know I love Ultron. Oh my gosh. Link in the description below, by the way, if you want to join. But geez, Iceman's a good pick, and Angela's probably the best 2-drop in the game. And that works so well with Maximus already. And Ultron's going to require a lot of support to be good, and I can't guarantee I'm going to draft that. So I think Angela's the play if we're tryharding. That's the goal. All right, next up is Black Bolt, Wolverine, or Moon Girl. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. Not great cards. Black Bolt, one of the worst cards in the game still. He got a little bit of a power buff, but really didn't do anything. Nobody's playing that guy. Wolverine, I think Wolverine needs a buff as well. He could be at least 4 power to be a little bit more viable and get bounced around. But we don't have discard synergy or destroy synergy, and it's probably unlikely that I lean heavily into either. Moon Girl, on the other hand, on reveal, duplicate your hand. How do I feel about that? Why would I want to do that? I don't know if I'd ever want to really do that. I was kind of chirping him, but I think I'm going to go Wolverine for that odd scenario where there's like Death's Domain and I can throw him out there. He gets destroyed and bounces and still stays out there, or gets discarded from our hand for whatever reason. So I'm going to go with Wolverine. The options weren't too great there. But now we got Gamora, Cosmo, and Falcon. So Falcon, absolutely 0 value. Gamora, I think I'm going to go Gamora already right off the hop. I don't want to Cosmo. Cosmo's not bad with Maximus, but really, I think Gamora is so good right now, and in a snap draft, when I'm relying on power output, holy smokes, 12 power for 5, like that's amazing. We're going to go Gamora. Also, art-wise, she's just like one of my favorite cards. Okay, next, Scorpion, Wolfsbane, and Rocket Raccoon. These are fantastic cards. These are really, really good cards for a nice curve. Wolfsbane is probably our biggest power output, but I don't have a 1-drop, which would be really nice to have. I think for the sake of having a good curve, we're going to go with Rocket. Ooh, Psylocke, Cosmo, and Magic. We see Cosmo again. Not a bad opportunity to get Cosmo. Magic's super interesting. She just got nerfed to the point that she can't actually be played on turn 6. She's turn 5 or bust. Absolutely dead draw if it's on turn 6. But it's kind of nice because I can play her, and then on turn 6 and 7, adding those extra turns guarantees the Gamora hit, or at least like secures it a lot easier. But purely for being a little bit competitive, I don't think Magic's going to work in a deck that I just throw together. It doesn't go that well with what we got. Psylocke would be great for if we had later curve stuff. Can't guarantee it. Cosmo, safe pick. Deny the opponent. I like it. Let's go. All right, next is Deathlock, Wong, or Morph. Now, I don't know why, but I seem to get Morph a lot in my snap drafts. And he's absolutely clutched it. He's won me some games. So I'm kind of tempted to go Morph. Wong, not a bad idea. Kind of good with Gamora, Rocket Raccoon. I don't have a 4-drop. It opens up potential to get more on-reveal synergies with Wong. Probably is the pick. I don't want a Deathlock. The only thing that works with is Wolverine or Cosmo for the power output. I don't love that. I don't really want to lean heavy on that. And then Morph is total RNG fest. So that's probably not reliable. So let's actually try Wong and try to get some on-reveal stuff moving forward. Speaking of on-reveal, we get Odin. Odin, America Chavez, and Ronan. Now, Ronan just absolutely got murdered. He's dead card. America Chavez is probably really good in Snapdrafts and makes a really viable case to be picked here. But Odin, that's really hard to pass up when you got Gamora, Wong, Rocket Raccoon. The only problem with it right now is that it's leaning heavily into one location. I would like White Tiger or something to spread the wealth, but I think I'm going to go Odin. It's too good to pass up. Okay, next up is Uatu the Watcher, Vulture, and the Punisher. I don't know about Vulture. There's no point. I'm not moving things. The Punisher, also ongoing. That's totally not what I'm trying to do over here. And the Watcher, maybe, just for the sake of Curve and Angela buffs, he's probably the pick. He's got to be the pick, right? I don't think I want anything too later. Yeah, I think it's going to be the Watcher. Oh, we got Miles Morales. I'm so tempted. He's so good, but I have nothing. I have nothing that moves around. That's sad. And then Domino and Rhino. Domino, junk. Rhino, junk. This is so bad except for Morales, but he needs support or else he's useless. It's kind of weird, but I think I'm going to go Domino just for the curve. We have a really good curve. That's the only thing that's going well with this deck and a bit of on-reveal synergy, but I need more. Okay, next up is Nick Fury, the Infinite, or Baron Mordo. Wow. The Infinite, huh? Don't know about him. Nick Fury, don't know about that. I don't know why I'd want a bunch of random 6-drops in my hand. There's not too much value to be had there. Not a lot of synergy with anything that I got going on. Baron Mordo? Baron Mordo on Wong might be kind of funny, but at that point, we're so late into the game. But at the same time, he's a 2-drop, helps Angela, helps our curve. That's probably the pick in this scenario. I don't hate the Infinite. Maybe there's a case for the Infinite. Okay, I'm second guessing myself now because I think there's a really good case to take Infinite here. We set up with Angela at a location, we burst Power Bunch, and then we pass on 5 and Infinite for the win. I think I'm going to go with Infinite as the backup to Odin. One of those two. Feels crazy, but I'm going for it. Okay, our last pick is not really that on-reveal synergistic. Unfortunately, we got Iron Fist, Jane Foster, Hulk Buster. Whew. I think Hulkbuster is the best to trigger Angela again. I know I keep leaning heavily into that one, but it's kind of just, we have a decent curve deck. Jane Foster's not doing anything for us. I don't have any 0-cost stuff in my deck, so she's dead card. And then there's the maybe potential with Iron Fist to move things around unsuspectedly to locations I can't reach, but that's so few and far between. I don't have anything else that works with Iron Fist, so we're going Hulkbuster, and that's the snap draft. So there's the deck. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not too bad, but it's a bit weird. Nothing's really working together. Wong didn't really work out the way I wanted, and Odin's probably good at one location, same with Infinite, so I have that flexibility there. But I need basically to burst a location very early on, and then just randomly win the other one. So we're going to see. We're going to do the games and see how it goes. All right, let's get into game 1. Check out the Dan Hip portrait. How good is that of the Hawkeye? Love it. I need more of them in my life. They just seem more HD than the ones that are like screenshots of the cards. So good. Do we want to play Rocket to throw him out there? No, we don't, because we have Angela in hand and we want to get the buffs on her. I would have hit anyways. I would have sniped. Oh, man. He snipes me. How rude is that? Sanctum Sanctorum is a tricky one. We could at least just throw out Domino. Although I could hold off. Let's just hold off. See what they do. Don't feel like I need to play anything. If that location Sanctum Sanctorum had been something else, I'd feel a little bit more anxious about playing cards. He's gonna Scorpion me, so it's all going downhill. Angela's looking in rough shape. She's gone! Like, what the heck? What did he discard? Right. 50-50 on the Rocket and throw out Domino. Doesn't really matter where. Probably on the left, because we know we can't play big things there, and I'm going to Rocket on the right because I can play Odin and Gamora there. Right? That seems logical. Or do a Gamora Odin on the right and further set up the big house. That seems logical as well. And we hit the rocket. There you go. So he wants to know where we're going to play cards with Daredevil. Plays a bunch of cheap stuff, which is honestly no bueno. We're fine with that. We're 6 and 5. I got card advantage. I like playing Hulkbuster and Uatu on the left. Get some power output. Gamora on the right. And then we're going to have to figure out what we do on our last turn. Angela. Now, Gamora's likely to whiff, right? Because he knows with Daredevil what's going to happen. And I only have 11 power over there on the left. But he can only play one card, and it has to be a 1, 2, or 3 drop. So I'm not too worried about it. Let's go. I think it's safe to go Gamora on the right. He is going to know what we're going to do, but I'm not worried about it. We hit. He falls right into our trap to Storm. So what we do is we snap, because we're in a snap draft. We're trying to win cubes here. And then we Odin. This feels like a no-brainer. Give me 4. Give me 4 off the top. We're try-harding here. We're trying. Look at these plays. You see that Angela play? Okay, he did do something here. But look at the power output. I feel like this is going to be enough. Hobgoblin's pretty nasty, actually. So I'm only +6 on the right. He doesn't even have enough at the big house. What was his plan there? Get out of town. That's 4 cubes. We're at 14. We're 1 win away. I told you guys. I'm going hard. And we're going to win it. I'm going to win it next game. If my opponent commits. Unless they're cowards. But we're going right in. Felix the Cat. What a name. Oh, Project Pegasus. I've never had that happen before. This guy. What do we got here? Atlantis? And ongoing effects are doubled. How do you know that? How do you put Red Skull there?
Right on time.
Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, let's just compete with the Sunspot. Wait, what was this again? Ongoing effects are doubled? I don't have any ongoing effects. I'm actually not that safe now, am I? Like, that Red Skull play was kind of nasty. But getting a free infinite out on turn 1? Get out of town. Get out of town. Alright, let's keep buffing Angela. This is going to be a great left location. Like, we're doing just fantastic over there. He does play a card down the middle. He could Shang-Chi me as well. Like, this isn't like a GG moment. It's pretty close, but it's... Green Goblin? Wow. Wow, okay. That was really disruptive. A very good play on his end. I can now commit down the middle, though, and not have to worry about it too much and play some cards. I gotta ensure that I get Atlantis. Whereas if he plays a card at Atlantis, he's at a huge disadvantage, right? Like, we're like safely at 30. We're like plus 15 essentially. He's gonna Cosmo. Whatever, my dude. All right, we can Cosmo. And I kind of want to leave it open. Wait, what do we have in the deck? I think Gamora was discarded. So I potentially have, let's see. I have 3 cards. Oh boy, this is where you try to remember your draft deck. I might have Odin. That might be in the deck. And I think I have Rocket and a 2-drop. So I don't know if I necessarily want to stop. There's no point in playing Cosmo, right? There's no point. It's a much safer play to just play Wolverine or Domino. Probably Wolverine. And then throw out Cosmo on the right because it really doesn't matter. Compete for that location for whatever reason. Look at the power output on the left. Very nice. Come on, why doesn't my opponent Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh, okay, he's gonna do a 0 Typhoid Mary play. Oh, and Wong, that's the other card. Wong's a dead card right now. No point in having that. But we can just get a little extra power output at Atlantis, and that should secure 4 cubes again. Come on. Why doesn't he snap? Do it. Do it, Felix. Do it. What's that gonna be? There's no way it's enough, right? Taskmaster. Copying Typhoid Mary. We win, but that was a slick little play there from Felix. All right. But I told you guys, I'm running over opponents. I'm not that great, but when I'm focused, when we're planning on winning games, watch out. Whoa, how did that dude get that portrait? Avengers Compound. Like this portrait here, I can't zoom in on it, but that's a card that's set to be released. I data mined it in Baku, I do believe. All right, then we got Ant-Man, we got Avengers Compound, we got the Infinite in hand, we got a buffed Infinite in our hand. Ooh, and buffed Hulkbuster is so good. So good. I like that he has to commit cards on 5 to the Avengers Compound. I can pass on 5 and play elsewhere. That is certainly the plan. So I'm thinking Domino on the right. Let's see what's next. He can commit cards there. I don't plan on winning that location at all. That's for him to win. Oh, and Sanctum Sanctorum. Look, I won 4-4. We're at 18. I'm committing him to 2 as long as he doesn't leave here. It's an absolute wrap. Let's Cosmo. I could even Cosmo Hulkbuster. I could even then Gamora and Odin because we know he's going to play stuff at Avengers Compound. This is such a wrap. He's got so much to deal with right now. Oh my goodness, that's even pretty crazy. Look at this. The on reveal of Hulkbuster onto Cosmo would get denied here. Not that that really matters. I think I do want to spread the wealth. It's very tempting to go Wong into Gamora, into Odin. Crazy power output. But if there's some way that he can get a card of Sanctum Sanctorum, then we're done for. But that's okay. That's okay. I don't think he can. Not with the deck he's running. He's running like a snap draft. Look at this. Look at his deck and tell me that's not a snap draft. All right. Gamora at the location that he has to play a card at. Oh, he played Cosmo. What is this big brain play? So we could just pass. We could just pass and then play Infinite at Wakandan Embassy. Probably the play. Stick to our guns. The on-reveal Wombo combo ain't going to work out. So we're passing. Let's see what he does at Avengers Combo too, because if he commits cards there and it's not up to 22 power, or 24 rather, I can Infinite there. It's Namor. Oh. Terrible play, but oh. Pixel Namor. Let's move him around. Oh, bubbles. Ooh, let's give him a snap. Nah, he's not gonna do it. So what's the best play? Even if he played like Blue Marvel, or Spectrum would be the worst, right? And he would get a lot of power if he plays Spectrum. So we got to put Infinite down the middle. We have to be cognizant that this could be a Wong-going deck, because that's all he's got played. Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
What, you're gonna get to like 16? Not even close. It was GG when we played Domino at Sanctum Sanctorum. Boom! I said I was tryharding. We got 3 in a row, 4 cubes each go, with a random deck of assorted I don't know. But there you go. That's a snap draft in the books. Unedited. You're gonna see 3 games in a row. It's a wrap. 12 cubes, 22 cubes to finish it off. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, snap the subscribe button. Why not? I'm doing daily snap content, and the game's about to release, and I got so many plans. So jump in, hang out, join the Berryverse Discord. It's a good time. But ultimately, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming here to show up. And I'll catch you guys next time.